Hi guys, thanks for joining me today and welcome back to my channel. Okay, I've got a bit of a problem and I need to share it with you. And what better place to do this but on my channel among my friends to tell you about my itty bitty addiction. It's called masks. I thought that a fun video would be me sharing with you my mask collection. So let me show you. This is just the sheet mask. Now some in here are doubles because Ulta did a buy one get one half not too long ago. So but what I thought I would do is go through what ones I have, why I have them, what they're good for, and then maybe it would give you an inspiration to get on the addiction train with the mask, okay? So let's start with sheet masks. They come in foiled packages. You can find them at Sephora and Ulta. You can find them at Target. You could find them on Amazon. A lot of places have them. And they vary in price. They vary in price from a couple dollars to a lot of money for the really exotic ingredients and stuff. So the basic thing of the sheet mask is, for one, it's so easy to use, travel friendly, and so much fun. There's different ones. There's hydrating masks. It's for whatever skin issue you have. Hydrating, pore reduction, clarifying to help with redness, brightening, yada yada, just a ton of different kinds. So they start with this foiled package. Undo it. You only rip it open when you're ready to use it because it has a bunch of serum in here, and if you break it open, and let it, it's going to dry out basically. So you're going to open it up and you're going to find a very thin paper-like cotton mask. It's going to be oval shaped like a face, and it's going to have cutouts for the eyes and cutout for the nose so you can breathe, and the same for the mouth. You're going to want to, it's going to be very moist because it is completely saturated in the serum of what it is you're looking for. So you're going to want to put it on, and I like to just kind of, you put it on a clean, dry face for one thing. And then I just like to kind of like put it as close to my skin as possible, form it on there, as best as I can. And then you wait, and you look kind of freaky. In fact, this is what I look like. Groovy. Probably you're getting ideas of Jason from Friday the 13th or of Michael from Halloween. I know, I understand. But you're going to put that on from anywhere between 20 to 30 minutes. Sometimes I'm a little longer. And when you're done, you're going to just remove it, throw it away, easy sneezy. And then you're going to have some extra serum on your face, and you're just going to want to massage that in. You do not rinse that off. That is good for you. Whatever that serum is that you're looking for, you want to just rub that in and, rub it down your neck. And then continue on with your nighttime moisturizer or whatever. So I do these about once a week. I'm sure you could do them a little more. I don't think it would be a problem. I personally think this would be a lot of fun to do with a couple girlfriends. If you're okay with everyone having no makeup on, which my girlfriends and myself are, I'll come over, have a glass of wine, do a mask, gossip, watch a girl flick, do your nails, whatever. I think it'd be really a lot of fun, and have different masks available, and then they get to pick which one they want for their skin issue. Kind of a fun idea. Also a great gift idea. I gave these away at Christmas this last year, a couple of them, and who I gave them to, they had never seen such a thing, and they were so excited to use them. So great gift idea. But I wanted to go through the ones I have and what they have in them and what they're used for, just so you can get an idea of what's out there. So I have a lot of doubles. I'm obviously not going to show you, if it's a duplicate. So this is the brand Purlisse. It is Blue Lotus and Seaweed Treatment Mask, and it is moisturizing, soothing, and balancing. Next, I have a brand called Seven Wonders. I have a few of this one. I know this one I got at Ulta. I think that one I did too. But this one's Caribbean Coconut calming mask. And obviously it's for calming of red and irritated skin. You know, different times of the month, your skin fluctuates. You know, mine is always dry, but there's times where mine, you know, has some acne, or mine's just looking kind of dull, and, you know, or maybe some pores are acting up or something, you know, so you can, you know, adjust it to whatever one, you know, is working for you at that moment. So, and then here's another one from that same brand, Seven Wonders. This one is the Himalayan Camellia Pore Minimizing Mask. It visibly minimizes pores and refines rough skin. So that's that. I have 2 of those. And the same brand again. This is Tundra Cranberry Anti-Aging Mask. And it also deeply hydrates the skin and improves visible lines and wrinkles. I think these are ideal for someone that's really, you know, not sure what they want to do with their skin, not sure what product to use for their skin, or frankly, they don't want to spend a lot of time on their skin. You know, maybe for whatever reason, they don't have time, they're lazy, they don't have an interest, whatever it is. Because this is a one-step thing. You know, rip it open, put it on, do something else, take it off, you're good. You know, so I think it's pretty easy actually. So, okay, and then there's a Tony Moly Mud Mask Sheet. It's a mud peeling, which I thought sounded extremely interesting. I have a Tony Moly Pureness 100 Hyaluronic Acid Mask, and it's a hydrating one. I used this one the other night, so I only have one. And oh my goodness, anytime I could find one that's hydrating, I'm all over that. The next one I have is from Tony Moly, and this one's called Clear Skin. It's the I'm Real Rice Mask Clear Skin. One is for skin soothing tea tree. It's called Refreshing Orange Mask. Another one from that same brand. This one's called Pore Care. It's a red wine face mask. What if you had your girlfriends over, you offered sangria and a mask and maybe different shades of red and pink polishes, and you guys did your fingernails? I don't know. Pretty cute idea, I think. So that's another one. Brand called Bio Republic. It's Pomegranate Crush Illuminating Fiber Mask. One from Dr. Jart. This one's a little bit pricier because this brand's a little bit more up there. Dr. Jart's Water Replenishment Cotton Sheet Mask, obviously for hydration, which, like I said, anytime I see that, I'm all over it. This Karuna, that's another brand that's really popular, and it makes great ones as well. And this one is Exfoliating Mask. It's for oily combination problem skin. So that's that one. I got some that I've already been using up from Sephora. They have their own brand that they make. This one is called the Pearl Mask for Perfecting and Brightening. That's Sephora, just the eyes. So if you, well, I don't know if you can see the picture, but it would just be little sheets that are just under the eyes. Those are all my sheet masks that I have at this time. So you get the idea. Many different brands, many different price points. They do a lot of different things. So that's my mask that I have in the sheet form. But now we move on to the more traditional kinds. Now let me share with you one that my daughter wanted me to get. This is the Elizaveta Milky Piggy Carbonated Bubble Clay Mask. It looks just like a clay mask. I got it on Amazon. Good gracious. Well, you can't, well, I'm not going to open it up because I don't want to deactivate it, but it just looks like a clay mask. It comes with a little spatula thing. And so you put it on your skin, and then it slowly starts tingling a little bit, like you have ants crawling on your face. And what you'll notice is that it starts getting foamy and bubbles up. And it'll get like a little more foamy and a little more foamy. And pretty soon the foam's, sticking out, a half inch off of your face. And it's pretty trippy, I'm going to say that. My daughter and myself were just cracking up because it was the most bizarre thing we'd ever done. But when that was all said and done and it had foamed up to where we couldn't take it anymore, and we feel, you know what it looked like? Not white, it's that color, but the way it was foaming up, it reminded me of Mrs. Doubtfire, where she puts her face in the pie and comes back up. So I kind of felt like that. You go in, you wash it off, but boy, afterwards, your skin feels so good, so soft, amazing. So I highly recommend that one. I'm going to list all of these, by the way, in the description box, so you don't have to write these all down so fast. Another one I've talked about before on my channel is the brand Glam Glow. I get this at Sephora. It is on the pricier side, but I honestly think no one does it as good as Glam Glow when it comes to masks. So I highly recommend you look into it. This is my holy grail for clearing. It's called the Super Mud Clearing Treatment. It's the white jar, and it's a clay mud mask. I put this all over when I'm having what I call like an angry face, like my face is breaking out. Maybe it's that time of the month and you're having some issues, and sometimes you just feel like your face is taking war, It would be great for those times. Now what happens is when you put it on and you leave it on, it starts drying down and gets real stiff, and you'll start seeing the little pores, dots, and it pulls and cleanses from those pores, and it's really quite gross, but it's good for you, obviously. And you do that, and it really helps with that angry, irritated, acne skin. So I highly, highly recommend Glam Glow clearing treatment. What I've even done, and my daughter does sometimes, is when you just have maybe one and you don't feel like, putting it on your whole face, just take a little Q-tip and dab a little bit and do this as like a spot treatment. And we've done that a few times, and that really, really helps to take down that one, blemish. So that's that. And then last but not least, the most bizarre mask I've used and own. Here it comes. Baby foot. Let me first show it to you so you know what it looks like. This you can get on Amazon. It runs about $18 for one set. That's for one for each foot. And I think it's a little cheaper maybe if you buy a 2-pack. I think then it cuts down the cost just by a couple dollars. So let me explain to you about this very quickly. It is by far the most bizarre thing. I am telling you now, you need to trust me. It is bizarre, but it is amazing. Amazing. Okay, I live in Southern California. I'm a flip-flop girl. It's what I am, it's who I am, it's what I do. So 9 times out of 10, my feet are exposed to the elements daily. So because of that, I have to get pedicures quite often so that my feet don't look nasty. All right? And I'm fine with that. I get pedicures every 2 weeks. But in addition to that, I still feel like I have rough patches on my feet, especially on my heels, that I need to have tended to periodically. Okay? So that is where this comes in. If you want to see what this is like before you buy it, YouTube it. Put in baby foot pill and be ready, okay? It comes with these 2 completely soaked serum added ingredients into these plastic booties, okay? And these booties, you'll open them up. You're going to put them on your dry feet, And you're going to completely put your foot inside this booty, wrap it up. It comes with a couple pieces of tape to secure it to you. I would not suggest after that walking anywhere because it's very hard to walk in, and I don't want you slipping and sliding around. I personally put on a pair of socks so it's a little bit more contact and to my skin. You know, it has that contact pushing on it. And then I just sat there and watched TV for, I think it was an hour. But you're going to put it on for a while. Then when you're done soaking in these booties, you're going to very carefully walk to the tub, take them off, and rinse off your feet. You don't need to wash them, you don't need to get really involved. You just want to get off, the majority so you're not sliding around everywhere. And then that's it. And then you wait. It took me, I've done this a couple times now, and it took me, I think it was about 4 to 5 days for it to begin. And oh lordy, oh my good gracious, sheets of skin were peeling off of my feet. It was not painful. It was gross, but it was not painful at all, because what has happened is it has made a barrier between that top layer of your skin and has, risen it up to where now it's ready to be peeled off. So you don't feel, it's not like you're pulling off that fresh skin. It's ready to just slough off itself. And you get that skin peeled off from the top and the bottom and the sides, and it's nasty. And then what you are left with underneath is amazing. The most soft baby new skin ever. Things to remember. Number one, if you have sensitive skin, I would maybe consult your doctor before using this. Make sure you read the directions very carefully. I don't have sensitive skin, so that was not an issue for me at all. But that would be something I would be concerned about. Make sure, obviously the ingredients that are in this are something that you're compatible with. And remember that from about day 4 to 5 up to about day 9 to 10, right in there when it's in its peeling stage, your foot's looking nasty. I'm just going to be honest. It doesn't look nice at all. It's peeling, and you don't want to put a lot of lotions on because you don't want to moisturize what you're trying to activate to take off. You know what I mean? I mean, if it gets really scaly, you can put a little bit on, but you're really wanting it to peel off. So you don't want to kind of stop that promoting of it exfoliating, if that makes sense. So that if you have, an evening out with some nice strappy, pretty dressy shoes in a couple weeks, you're going to want to make sure you do it plenty of time before or wait till after. What you're left with, the finished result, is so wonderful that you will be amazed. That's the only word I could tell you, is you will be amazed at how well your feet look and how much better they are. I've done it about every 4 to 6 months, and I've been fine with that. Absolutely fine. So, and I think that if you tried it and you have issues with your feet, that you would be as well. I know that they have plenty of videos on YouTube that you can watch the process, and that way you're a little more familiar with what you're getting into. So if this is something that interests you, I would highly recommend you do that as well. So, okay, there you have it. We have done foot mask, clay mask, bubbling mask, and a ton of sheet mask. And I told you in the beginning, I got me a problem, and that's the problem. But I think it's a good problem to have, actually, so I'm okay with it. I hope it interests you to maybe try a couple of these masks. And if you have a favorite that you actually are using, I would love to hear from you. Or if you saw one today that interests you, let me know which one that was, and maybe I can talk to you a little more about it in the comments section. So I really appreciate you joining me today. Please subscribe to my channel. It would really help me out a lot, and give me a thumbs up. And you have a great day. Thanks a lot. Bye.